Hey, it's Tree from Tree Essentials, and today I will talk to you about how the relax and chill on your hair growth, meaning no touchy, is actually going to increase your hair growth tremendously. Now, you may be wondering, why am I in the vehicle? And that's because I'm on the way to the gym, and I'm going to kind of tie that into this hair growth process as well. So let's go ahead and dive in. Yes, not touching your hair is actually going to be the optimal key to the hair growth that you're seeking. And I say this because first, your hair, let's compare it to a plant. Your hair is like a plant. When you have a plant that is growing, do you touch it every single day, like putting your hands all through it, feeling the texture of the leaf, or do you just leave it alone, give it some water, maybe pet it a little, and then call it a day? Same thing with your hair. You are like a plant, and if you did or did not know, our bodies are kind of created with some of the same ingredients as plants are too, which is really cool to think about. But your hair growth loves you when you love it. And when I say love it, I'm not saying from the outside in, I mean from the inside out. I'm talking about what you eat, what you listen to, what you drink, what you hear, what you say to yourself on your growth process. These are really the main factors that are going to grow the hair. And of course, making sure you're staying with some type of consistency on a routine. Now, your hair, like I said, doesn't like to be touched. And I don't know if you noticed, but I have this scarf on today. And I love to do this when I take my hair out of protective styles, especially when it's cold outside. When it's cold outside, it's really beneficial to cover your hair because you don't want it to dry out from kind of the lack of moisture in the air. And as well, you don't want your ends to split. When you have the abrasiveness of the wind going through your hair, you're actually kind of causing chafing, just like when you go outside and it's cold and you didn't put any butter or oil on your skin and you get ashy. It's the same thing with your hair growth. Your hair is really relying on being in a nutrient environment like how a plant does. Not an evergreen plant, because those can live all throughout the wintertime, but more like a coniferous one, a deciduous forest, rainforest to be exact. So that not touching thing is meaning, yes, moisturize your hair. Make sure you are maintaining with your sealing, your lock method, your deep conditioning, your steaming, all of that good stuff. But in between that, you should really decrease the amount that is going in your hair, meaning the amount of times you're running your hands through your hair, the amount of times you are manipulating it, meaning putting in different styles. And I'm not saying don't go to your cosmetologist. I'm just saying make sure you make it an effort to put your hands in your hair as less as possible. Actually, when you are putting your hands in your hair too much, you are manipulating, causing the strands. Sometimes people pull their hair out being kind of rough on it. You can take the moisture out. You can take natural sebum out. And sebum is like its natural oils. And when it's not having these things to protect it from the environment, it's more likely to cause for breakage. When I'm saying don't touch your hair, I'm not saying don't take care of it. I'm saying put your hands in it as less as possible. That's all. So yes, protective styles are everything. I'm actually gonna see and let you all know how a result of wearing certain type of protective styles go, and that is a wig. I've never really worn wigs on a maintaining basis, but protective styles like braids, sew-ins, crochets, twist out, and making sure your ends are not touching on your material of your clothing is going to be key. Just look at that. You hear that? Rub. It gets hot, and that is gonna make my hands a little more ashy if I don't have the butters and oils. And not only that, it causes splittage, breakage on the hair growth process. So a lot of people, sometimes I can't get it past my shoulders. Your hair is rubbing too much back and forth, up and down when you're moving around in the day. So if you're really looking to get past shoulder length, on it going down your back and things of that nature, it's really going to be key for you to keep your hair off of your shoulders. Now, when I'm saying as well, don't touch your hair, I am saying even at nighttime, your hair does not need to be touching on your pillow. Unless you have satin pillowcases or silky material, your hair shouldn't even lay on there. When it does, it takes the moisture, it absorbs into the pillows, and it's causing breakage. And a lot of times that's where you'll see growth pattern issues, because we're not covering it at nighttime as well. Making sure you're not touching your hair as well is making sure you're getting your vitamins in that are necessary, meaning this is a process that you can go and see with your physician to get your levels checked, see what you're deficient in, so you can kind of start you a nice daily regimen balance to get and optimize your hair growth. Now in the wintertime, I can guarantee you taking some vitamin D and getting in some calcium with that vitamin D is going to be a great key, because that's less breakage on your bones. Your bones create your blood. When your blood is not flowing to optimal, you're not getting the nutrients that your body really aspires for, and as well your mood gets affected. It's called winter blues, and cause irritability, a little sadness, and we are keeping our moods high when we are growing our hair out, because our hair is a life force. It is literally a reflection of how you feel. It is a reflection and an experience of what you're going through in your everyday life every single day. Your hair growth is depending on you to treat it with love and care from the inside out. Remember, your hair is the last thing to grow on the body. With that being said, everything else needs to be in a great flow for you to actually experience the hair growth you are truly aspiring for. If it's in this winter time, you're like, I'm starting over. Find something first that you like to do, ladies. Anything that is positive and you can do on a daily that enhances yourself. That is going to be key to this growth process, because it brings happiness, gets those neurons flowing, and your blood-brain barrier is the area where your hair is growing from, meaning your brain and your blood system. You want yourself to be becoming new in this process. Hair grows in cycles, and with it growing in cycles, you are as well a part of that cycle, meaning your overall wellness is a part. Leaving your hair alone means tapping into you. Now, I was talking about going to the gym, and that gets your blood going and pumping and thriving, and you will really get a beautiful return on the growth that you are experiencing your hair by going to the gym. It's because all that blood and all that focus and tenacity, and when I say going to the gym, yes, get all that issues out of your body, but as well think on the things that you want to see and embody new. It says in the Bible, whatever is true, whatever is worthy, whatever is admirable, whatever is noble, think upon these things. And so when you go to the gym, not only are you releasing the stress, you are thinking on the ways that you want to optimize into a new you, a new person, and leaving all the issues behind, at least for that moment, and trying to continue all that on throughout your day. You are the most important piece to this hair growth process, meaning your overall mind, body, and spirit, your wellness dimensions. So you got that exercise, you're pouring into your physical, your emotional, your spiritual, your occupational. Yes, I'm telling you, leave your hair alone, but then love yourself. Love the new skills that you learn in your workplace as you want to transition, or if you enjoy, how can you improve and optimize? When I'm saying leave alone, I'm saying tapping into who you are. I'm saying, yes, leave your hair alone, but in the process, Make sure you're maintaining it, of course, but becoming your very better best self. I want you to know that you are the most worthiest person on this journey. And hair, personally, is not everything, but it is a health wellness indicator. You can use it as that. When you look at it in that way, it actually grows it better, because then you can really start seeing where are the areas you are lacking in, where are the areas you are being abundant in. How are you going to optimize the things that you want to do better and the things that you're going to continue on? That's what plants do. Plants, literally, if it's not in that right environment, you can move the plant. You can give it fertilizer. You can kind of see what conditions. Maybe you're overwatering it. Maybe it's not getting enough sunlight. It's really simple. And think of yourself as having these little simplicities. And over time, your hair is just going to thrive. It's going to plant beautiful growth. And you are going to wake up maybe those 6 months over time, saw your hair growth, saw the new who you are. And you're going to be like, wow, look at me and my hair growth and all the beautiful abundance that I've brought in this process, just by leaving it alone and focusing in on the things that truly matter, which means your mind, your body, your spirit, loving yourself and becoming your very best, better you. With all that being said, I help and assist people on these journeys. I'm a health educator as well as advanced natural hair consultant. So you can book consultations with me so that I can help you in your holistic, sustainable living lifestyle and switch into your very better best self in many different wellness dimension aspects. And as well, make sure you are getting the most optimal hair growth journey for you in a personalized manner. You can as well join my free community, which is there for everyone's growth. I'm as well an ESL teacher, so I love diving into other cultures and seeing how we can optimize our hair growth from around the world. With that being said, I am Tree from Tree Essentials, and we are restoring our trees to grow essentially. And yes, our hair are trees like a plant. And we have the ability to plant seeds, inspire others, and aspire change. And with that being said, I need you to chime in, become your very better best self, leave your hair alone and thrive in all your areas, and wake up and see your better, brand new. And you have a great day and or night whenever you are watching this. And have a good one. I'm about to hit the gym, and you can as well. Tell me what is your favorite exercise and for your flow. And you have a good one. Bye.